Back again. Ready to queue up for some more games. I just made a cup of tea. Um, Still playing the same Sky Striker list. Still on 40 cards. The two nibs will hopefully help us. Let's roll. I really love playing nib in Sky Striker just because it just gives you something good to draw into when you're drawing off engage. And there's so many like rogue decks in Master Duel, and quite often to beat your board, they normally have to summon more than they normally would intend to. They can pass on 4 summons, yeah, sure, but if they're interrupted, if you use Widow Anchor to negate and take their stuff, they're gonna have to push 5 summons, and then you can catch them with a nib and then win. On the crackback, now with this hand, yeah, I'm absolutely gonna set up the vision, I think. We're gonna go with the vision here. Yeah. We might have to discard the super poly, but I want to go for the draw phase vision here. Oh my lord, that is horrendous. Because I'm gonna be passing on 0 here, I think I'll pitch the linkage because I can get it back, but I can't get the super poly back. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna just have to go for a ray into a 0, set the super poly. Not ideal. Do we link into Kagari? Kagari add back, then linkage for 0? Probably. If I get stopped, I'm passing on absolutely nothing. I'm going to go straight for the 0. I'm going to get hammered on that. Well, he's going to summon from Dex. I'm going to drop double Fua. And if he has driver from hand, he has driver from hand. But let's drop double Fua. This might draw us out of a very bad situation. So this could be a real good opportunity. And we might be able to super poly the Gamma driver into Garura and then achieve playable. Oh no, he had it from hand. Are you kidding me? No way. That's absolutely unreal. Oh my lord. I've got a super poly and a dream. I actually can't believe that. Hey, that's just what my look is like. I mean, come on. We've seen me play long enough. That's so unlikely. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Huh. As soon as I see that red light, um, yeah, obviously, yeah. Oh, this is so rough. Well, I obviously have to chain this to the Rico pop. So I think the sensible thing is Rico Rotary into Trackmaker, and then I just have to poly on that. And then I might just survive. Okay, into RS. So this is going to target and pop. So then I have to chain it, and we have to just stick these two together. So the mix is awkward. So we're gonna go Theseus, getting rid of the red square and the Q. Uh, let's throw it in attack. We survive or we don't. I probably should put that in the EMZ actually, but hey, we move. If they continue playing, we're kind of stuck, aren't we? Make a remix, yeah. Oh, and it's a big remix, and we get popped. Okay, so it didn't even matter. Q to sack. Bruh, there was nothing I could have done. Banish the ray. Put the rotor on the bottom. Okay. Battle, take 3. Draw for turn. Fallen and Virtuous could get us back in, potentially. Okay, well, we didn't give up yet. Let's see if we can pull this off. That was just so unlucky with him having the driver in hand, but I didn't feel there was a better way to play than that. So they have no hand trap to add back. So if I can simply get to a ray, I might be able to OTK here. Because, yeah, I have a banish ray, I have a ray in graveyard. I have 2 rays in graveyard, so I do not have a ray remaining. But if I can just high roll this, I do have 3 spells in grave. They have nothing here, unless they do summon with remix now, and then they do have something, yes. They can make a red square, maybe. Okay, that's not going to do it. Effect to add. No synchro? Really? Unreal. Come on, don't you want to use that clip? I'll attempt to go battle phase. I'll attempt to end main phase, shall we say. Yeah, there we go. Whoa! We still got a chance then. Come on. Have to not give up. Summon. Continue my main phase. And then they just choose not to summon. Alright, you win, fine. They had complete perfect information. Yeah, it's the sensible thing to do to just stop and not summon anything. Yeah, go on. Yep. Make your back to back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We can go next, but I'm gonna let them play it out. After this game, I'm just gonna quickly check the recording, that the recording's okay, because I haven't checked it in a while. Absolutely love my microphone and my setup. My new setup's really, really nice. Okay. Clip to banish. Q to stack. Crackle to annoy me. Yeah, just go battle and win the game, man. That was so unfortunate. Like, so unfortunate. Cross up to the top. Garura banished. Battle phase. Crackle. Red square. Okay. No, apparently not. Back to back, yeah. Battle phase back to back. Yeah. Crackle summon. I do think Crackle is, if you have the slot, I do think it's worth playing. People consider it win more, maybe, but it seems pretty busted. It seems pretty strong. In this scenario, it's win more. Like, he won the game ages back. He won the game by having driver in hand, of all things. But, yeah, there we go. Do we go for, like, 1 Perulia, 1 Fua? Probably not. Probably just stick it out. I was thinking, like, 1 and 2, just so you draw a bit faster and you get more coverage. Because every deck's got a normal summon, right? And then you hit them with the draw phase Perulia, and then, yeah, I don't know. I would have got a draw out of Perulia at least in that instance, wouldn't I? Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I can go 1 and 2. It's pretty all right against Cool Tune. It's pretty all right against Branded. I could be convinced to go 1 and 2. So We will ash that. We have two. We'll trade it. If I had one, I would consider holding it, but we'll trade that. Because we're not going to give that many draws here. That's why I don't really necessarily like Rota in this deck. If I add, no, there's no point. Normal summon effect. We'll do that. I love what Zero has done for Sky Striker as a deck. I think it's really, really solid. I'm going to take Engage. Gonna just engage for Widow, I think, here. And pass on that. Yeah. Not a very high rolly hand, but at least we have the droplet to convert the Ray, hopefully, into a negate. Perhaps our opponent will drop Lightning Storm on us, we will see. Tracked. I'll ash the tracked. I'm always happy to just cut them off from Fiendsmith. Don't want to give you one card access to Fiend if I can help it. Opening double ash here was quite nice. Just addresses both of those starters. Mm. How many spells? We're up to 2 spells. So ideally, Tinea. This is not a quick effect. So I would like to go 0 at this point. Lovely. We will summon. Yeah, I'm going to summon a Ray from Grave and a Rose from hand. From deck, sorry. I'd like to just leave the last Ray in deck, actually, and then we'll pop the Tinea. Yeah, it's not a quick effect, so we'll just get that out of here. And this one is Fortuna. And that one places the trap. Rhapsodia, yes. So I will, at this point... I'll wait. I'm going to droplet send Rose on that one. Droplet sending Rose to negate the Fortuna. Now I cannot Widow negate and take this. However, they need to do something else because this can no longer attack over Ray. It was probably sensible to Ray into Kagari. Kagari had back engage, I think. Let's see if I'm punished for not shotgunning that. Let's see, Medius. So yes, I'm going to go Ray Effect Tribute. Chain 3, Widow to negate and take Medius. And I think that's winning. I think that's it. I think we got it. Very strong. Would have been stopped by a lightning storm. We'll go Kagari. Let's add back engage. Don't want to add back the Widow. Let's just add back engage. We have 3 spells engraved for engage on the follow-up. Fantastic. That's how we want to play. But they have the Regina. Okay, this is one last push. And that's a really strong last card. Their hand was fantastic. They go Fua, Tract, Tinia, Fortuna, and Regina and Medius. That's a great hand. Unfortunately, we were playing at -1 because we opened Ray and Rota, which is a big reason why I'm not a massive fan of too many copies of Ray. Let's see. So they're making Baron de Fleur, and Power Patron's going to summon back. This is going to add to hand. Presumably, we're going to get popped with Baron. I'm going to go Ray effect to summon. They might negate that. They're getting Medius back in end phase. Let's see. Do we lose here? Yeah, because they summon Lucina. That's going to add. Didn't draw a Droll here. But Regina's been used, so we know hand is double Regina. Effect pop. Possibly. Yeah. Effective Ray. I'll summon back in defense. If they don't negate with Baron. Yeah, okay. Yep. Would you like to get rid of your own Medius? Probably. Yeah. But they already activated this. They may pass here. So the spell card. So reveal Regina, put it back, summon back the Medius. So this is a bounce. But it isn't, because it's already in the central main monster zone. Regina to summon, yeah. This is going to liven the thrust. Uh-huh. That seems quite expensive. We've not used the Baron negate yet. All right. Do I value the engage more or the thrust more? I think I value the engage here. Although thrust can become engage, but engage can only be engage. So let's fire off the engage first, see if we get stopped. And then if we do, we'll thrust. Yeah, nice. We just really need to choose the right card here. Geki would be all right here. Let's see. I think yeah, take another engage. No. Just holding this normal summon Ray for when I really need it. The play I see here is Exciton, but I don't think it's necessary to do Exciton. Get Widow, get Lemnis. Draw. Shark Cannon. I'll go Ray. Link into Kagari. Kagari had back engage. We get Lemnis. Lemnis, we need to put back 0. Yeah, okay, they got it. Sweet. Nice. Just keep the games rolling. Just gonna quickly check the recording's okay. Yeah, we're good. Alrighty. Draw standby main. First action will go up start. We're playing 37 cards. That's where we like to be. Nice and consistent. Fua. Honestly, I really do feel like just leaving that, but I will call by it. We have the Fallen, so if we can just slow the game down to an attrition game. Oh wow, Bell on that. Really highly valuing that Fua. Man, I am literally just gonna pass on Zero, Fallen, and Droplet and just try to win with that. I'm more than happy with that trade. Yeah, beautiful. How am I losing through this? So we go Ray. I mean, I'm even tempted to just tag it out in there. Nah, we'll get, yeah. We'll get a Zero. Will Zero get Engage, Engage get Widow? Do we want to get Widow? Yeah, I'd say we probably do. I really do love Lemniscate, but we will get the Widow. Shuffle my hand. I'm gonna set the Fov. Set the Droplet. Set the Widow. Let's see. So we have 3 spells. So against Cool Tune here, we can negate and take the Q with the Widow first action, which is just kind of like a game-winning interaction most of the time. Cash Birth. That card feels well worth popping. First action Birth. I'm going to just immediately fall on the Virtuous Stat. Just in case they're reliant on the tribute effect. Birth is a very annoying card if it's left to gain advantage, so let's just get rid of that. I'm fine with that trade. Overtake, alrighty. So we are potentially on Kashtira Cool Tune. So this is going to summon Mix. I would like to negate and take the Mix, I think. I'll go Widow to negate and take that. The start Birth makes me think that they have quite a bad hand and that's their only play, but let's find out. Q, okay. So now we're gonna go Droplet, sending the Mix, res negate the Q. Res, we go 0 effect to not leave an open game state. They've already normal summoned. If they have Rotary here, this is a fantastic hand and bluff. So before passing back priority, we're going to go 0 to tag. They have Ash for the 0. Oh my goodness. If this is a level 1 in hand, crazy. This has to be Rotary or Effect Veiler, really. Or a mix. But that would be level 5. I'm expecting a Synchro Summon here. Oof, okay. Thankfully here, the Fallen and the Virtuous sent Albion, so we're going to get that for follow-up now. And main 2, we are making a 6. So that is Loudness War. And this one can be targeted, so we're going to get our top deck stacked. Oh, okay. So that was our last copy of Fallen and the Virtuous, which means we can't resolve Albion. Okay, that was unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Okay, we're going to set the MST and pass turn. Oh, you hate to see it. They might get overconfident here and summon 5, but I don't think the deck needs to summon 5. They do need to draw starters. We both do. We're in a kind of top-decking war here. So if they attempt to go end phase, I'm probably going to MST that in end phase. Yeah, absolutely hitting that in end phase. It could be a Cool Toon Synchro, but whatever it is, I don't want to find out on my turn. Called by. All right. The loudness probably just outgrinds my deck, to be fair. And if I had the third copy of Fallen and the Virtuous here, we would still be playing. Which is a real shame. Really hopeful I can catch them on a Q here with this Fua. Drop the Q and then we're talking. Okay, fantastic. So we're just waiting to see who draws playable. Let's see it. Alrighty. Well, I do have a Ray engraved, so this is something I just have to do. I don't want to be playing this game too long, so I just have to go for the highest value play I can at the moment. They don't have a negate. They can pop this, yeah, but then I get the Ray effect, which is what I'm hoping for. So now that gets popped. Kagari does add back the engage. And then at this point, this can be activated twice per turn, I believe. Oh no, once per turn. Wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna go Ray. Summon back the Ray. They may have forgotten that I can trigger that Ray there. And yeah, fantastic. So I had it there because I can now link off into, for example, Hayate, and then engage can get me linkage. I get a draw, and then I can just attack and just kind of play through the board like that. Probably instead of searching linkage there, I probably search Lemnis Gate and just bounce the Loudness War. Yeah. Second Zero is definitely feeling like it's quite important in the deck, and also Third Fallen and the Virtuous is looking really, really important as well. We were quite unfortunate there that they banished the second copy. But as you can see, we're putting our gems together, so hopefully we can pull the Third Fallen and the Virtuous from packs. It's a bit more fun to do it that way. I don't always like crafting everything, and it's a bit more cost efficient. But certainly for this climb, yeah, we're just going to stick it out for a little bit longer. Hopefully the next 10 packs we hit and that last Fallen and the Virtuous. So we're in our rank up game. As always, we lose the coin toss in our rank up game. That always happens. We're going to pair against a fantastic opponent. We always do. But let's see what we can do. Let's see if our hand's a bit better. Let's see how we can play through this. So, going second, this is a decent hand. I mean, we've got the One of Ash. Yeah, I like the look of this hand. And we're against junk. Now, it seems very high value to simply Ash this. So I'm going to Ash this. If they're able to get to Junk Speeder, you want to negate that. But I think, well, this is just a very high value Ash Blossom, so I'm happy to make that trade. And if they still have playable, they still have playable. They may just scoop to that Ash Blossom, which would be a bit underwhelming. Yeah, okay. So they're passing on nothing. Fantastic. Okay. Definitely what we like to see in our rank up games. So I'm going to hold priority and draw phase here. I am going to go Radiant Typhoon Vision to add the MST. I just don't know what this is, so I think I'd rather hit that first, and then I'll vision to draw and discard, potentially discarding the drones. But if I can just clear this, and it's an imperm, now Ray should just be OTK, so I'm going to draw 2, discard 1, setting up the high roll engage. I really like this package. Yeah. I'm going to discard the drones. Honestly, in some of my preliminary testing, I actually cut drones from the deck, and I think that is a reasonably valid thing to do. Yeah, I think we'll just go for the high roll engages. I'm not going to bother with the upstart here, just in case of droll, because we need to get to the OTK here if possible. And I'm going to go engage again. I'm going to just secure a linkage just to help push through this OTK. Let's see if I can do it. Draw a card. I'm not playing any of these upstarts. I'm just going to normal the Ray, attempt to go battle phase, and try to get the win here. So let's see how we sequence this. We'll go battle. We will attack with the Ray. Deal 15. We will go effect of the Ray to tag out into a 0. So there's the 0. 0 effect. We're going to add a linkage. We already have one in this case, but we'll just do it for demonstration purposes. So I'll add a linkage. Really important to always make sure we get all of our attacks in to get the maximum amount of damage. So we'll attack with that 0. That's 2000. We can then linkage. At resolution, we send 0. Here we're going to make Kagari. And then new chain, Kagari is going to target the linkage in graveyard to add it back. So we don't actually need the one we originally searched. This can be entirely done with just one Ray. And then Kagari's going to attack. And then finally, we play the final linkage activation at resolution. Convert this into any other striker link. I'm going to go with Shizuku, but you can play any of them. Amatsu or Hayate is fine. Kaina, even if you play it. And then there's the Shizuku for the final damage. So nice. My opponent scooped there before the final damage went through. That's fine. Quite a nice rank up game. Good to be able to demonstrate the clean Ray OTK. 8,000 to 0 with just a single Ray. So there we are. We're at DLV17. We've got our gems. And I guess we can take a little break at that point. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. It really means a lot, all of your support. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments how you're finding this event, how you're finding the TCG format. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the content. I hope to continue to make more content. And let's see what happens in the rest of the season and in the rest of the DLV Cup climb. So thank you. Cheers.